speaking with Len Colf this morning from Atlantic Lithium. Len, morning.
Morning, Andrew.
A big update from you this week on the Ewoyaa Lithium Project. Tell us a bit more about these multiple broad intervals of visual spodumene that have been identified.
Well, we're pretty excited because we've just drilled our longest visible pegmatite intersection to date on this program. So since we started drilling in March this year. And within that, there's some very significant intervals of coarse spodumene drill chips in the chip trays. So we're waiting excitedly for those assay results, but we're pretty excited with what we're seeing in the chip trays.
And just remind us, this drilling here, this is outside of the existing resource, is it?
Yes, correct. So this is in what we call our dogleg prospect, and it's in a really interesting structural location, very similar to our Ewoyaa main sill, and all importantly outside of the current resource. So we've got our longest drilling section, visible pegmatite of 106 meters outside of the current resource estimates. So obviously, we're pretty excited with what that will do with regards resource growth.
Len, you mentioned here it's coarse-grained spodumene pegmatite. What's the significance of this?
Look, our project is really, the fundamentals of our project are really based on the fact that our pegmatite is coarse-grained with coarse spodumene. And what that means is we can go down a very simple process flow sheet of DMS or gravity processing, essentially using the density contrast between our minerals. So that means low capex, low opex, without the need to go for a large flotation plant. So it really improves the economics and the simplicity of the project.
And so as far as the current resource drilling, how much further is planned?
Well, we announced a couple of weeks ago an increase in our total meterage. So we'd initially planned 18,500 meters, which we've now grown to 26,500 meters. And these are some of those first holes in that expanded program, with all of those additional meters added, targeted for resource growth, so outside of the current resource footprint. And that enhanced meterage will see, continuous drilling throughout next year into roughly around Q2 2024. And obviously then all of that coming into a resource upgrade after that.
And so looking ahead, a big focus for you now on development and mine building. Is that right?
Correct. Look, I think it's sometimes lost. So we are very advanced now in terms of this project. It's being granted a mining license. There's a large technical team getting put together in Perth under the leadership of Keith Muller. And they're working feverishly to get everything in place for the mine build. Yet we're still delivering exploration or resource growth drill intercepts outside of the current resource. After roughly 4 years of continuous drilling on this project. So the project's still delivering new hits, whilst we're also advancing the company towards developer and initial production through our modular DMS plant in the second quarter of 2025.
Len, good to see you. Thanks for your time.
Likewise. Thanks very much, Andrew.